Wonderful. Alrighty, I think we are live now. Um, okay, quick check. Arijit sir, can you hear me? All good?
Yeah. It's perfectly all right.
Alright, I guess we will wait for another 30 seconds just to make sure we are well and truly live on Facebook. I will double check on the screen that I have here. I think yes, we are live. 30 seconds into the live video. Wonderful. Uh, we will wait for a year or two. I think we will get started as soon as we have viewers coming in so that they don't miss out on anything.
Okay, that's perfectly all right.
So let's start a bit of our discussion around what's going on or current affairs of sports in India. So what do you think sports is currently going through as quarantine, and how important it is for people to be active, और जो अभी quarantine से कितना effect हुआ है लोगों को sports में?
See, it's a time of pandemic. See, and what we have to do first, we have to boost our immunity. We don't know what will happen in future. Suppose now it's a corona effect. In future, there is more massive virus maybe attack us. But we have to be strong. We have to boost our immunity, and the only way in which we boost our immunity, that is sports. Without sports and fitness, you can't uplift your immunity. Whatever diet plan you have, maybe your lifestyle, but the first and foremost thing is your health. Health is the biggest concern nowadays.
Right. No,
And by the virtue of fitness, you can make it up.
that's a good point, sir. Okay, so we will get started now, and I think the video will be available after our session as well. So if people can't watch it right now, they're busy in other things, they can definitely watch it afterwards. So, sir, I would like to welcome all our current viewers or viewers who will join us afterwards. Watch this video. You know, can we please all welcome Dr. Arijit, who is here, who has joined us today for this wonderful sporting session. Dr. Arijit has been involved in the sporting industry for a long time, as a player, as a coach, as an administrator, and now in the capacity of an educator. So, Arijit sir, thank you very much for coming onto this session.
Thank you. Very sporting evening to all my viewers. See, it's been a great initiative taken by Inspirar, because what they are doing a career counseling, especially in the field of sports. In the very first time in India, as my concern. So I'm pleased to hear with you. And the main thing we are talking about today, that is sports industry. Why we are considering sports as an industry? That is the first question comes to the mind. Why sports is an industry? See, if you're talking about health, now health is become a biggest industry in the world. And health industry also deal with human body. And sports industry also deal with human body. If you think about the scope of sports industry, wherever human body is available, the scope of sports industry is also available. But we don't know how to access the correct point in terms of our career plan. We don't know the exact path we need to opt for explore our career in the sports industry. Initially, when I started, now I'm specialized in sports biomechanics. But initially, in my college life, I started with English honors because I don't know. I don't know actually what is sports science is, what is the scope, what is the dimension of sports sciences, what are the career opportunities we have. So we the same thing happened, but I am very much happy to know that Inspirar provides such a nice platform, first time in India, which provide career opportunities and career counseling for the Indian students also abroad.
Right. Thank you very much for that introduction, sir. And I guess, as you said, it's really important to be able to understand that sports is now a very big industry. It's a sector where a lot of professionals are diverting their paths to. And you know, when we say sports, we are talking about both physical outdoor sports as well as esports, which is sort of called gaming these days. And I think gaming industry is also going through what the sports industry went through before, so a bit of evolution, a bit of boom. So we will be talking hand in hand with our gaming industry as well as sports outdoor industry. So thank you for that that introduction. I think the next question or the next topic should be, are people aware enough in terms of what is sports industry, or there's so many misconceptions and myths about the sporting industry. So I think I think a lot of our viewers will be demanding for different language, so we'll try and switch between English and Hindi. So sporting industry के जो misconceptions हैं, sporting industry के जो myths हैं, उसके बारे में क्या आप हमको थोड़ा सा बताएंगे?
Exactly right. This is a very important point, the misconception. People not aware about the real fact. The first thing comes up to the mind, being a sports person, if you don't have, being a sports person, you don't have career option apart from playing and coaching. अगर आप player नहीं हो, अगर आप sportsman अच्छे नहीं हो, then your career is finished. Now, this is a very misconception. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. We have so many allied areas in which you can easily access. The second thing comes to our mind, you never get a good job in officer grade, in government sector. You always get a job in sports quota, which demanding group C or D grade in government sector. That is exactly wrong idea about people. You will get a very good opportunities as sports as concerned. You become class 1 officer, group A officer in government sector, and you can excel simultaneously in private sector too. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आपको बहुत अच्छे लेवल पे गवर्नमेंट जॉब नहीं मिलेगा अगर स्पोर्ट्स आप करियर प्रोस्पेक्टिव में चूज करते हो तो. ये मिसकंसेप्शन है. आप इजीली ग्रुप ए ऑफिसर बन सकते हो अगर आपके अंदर डेडिकेशन है, डिटर्मिनेशन है, आप पैशनेट हो अपने डिसिप्लिन के प्रति. Next, the third thing comes to the mind that people not aware about the sports sciences. We are aware about the sports. We know cricket, we know football, we know volleyball, we know kabaddi, we know badminton, but we don't know about sports sciences. The education process behind the sports. That is the main thing. That is another big misconception we have in our society. Sports में पढ़ाई नहीं होता है. It's a tremendously science-based subject. और साइंस के दौरान ही ये स्पोर्ट्स जो डेवलपमेंट या ग्रोथ होता है ये थ्रू स्पोर्ट्स साइंसेस ही होते हैं. ऐसे कुछ मिरेकल नहीं है कि खेलते खेलते कोई प्लेयर अच्छा होता है. देयर इज लॉट्स ऑफ रिसर्च, देयर इज लॉट्स ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स साइंसेस बिहाइंड अ गुड परफॉर्मेंस. द अनदर थिंग कम्स टू द माइंड दैट इज आई हैड एन सिवियर इंजरी इन माय प्लेइंग टाइम. डू आई एसोसिएट विथ इन फर्दर लाइफ एंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स? क्या मेरे इंजरी के बावजूद मैं स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ा रह सकता हूँ? आई एम पैशनेट, आई एम वेरी मच पैशनेट, आई एम कीन टू नो अबाउट स्पोर्ट्स. आई लाइक टू परस्यू माई करियर विथ स्पोर्ट्स. बट हमें पता नहीं है कि आपका इंजरी हुआ तो कोई बात नहीं, आपका इंजरी है, यू कैन स्लोली रिकवर. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम प्लेइंग, आपका सीवियर इंजरी हो गया, आप खेल नहीं सकते हो, बट यू कैन, आप अपने आप को स्पोर्ट्स से छुपाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. यू हैव एन नंबर ऑप्शन इन योर हैंड विच यू कैन इजीली एक्सेल. अनदर क्वेश्चन, जब मैं बात करता हूं स्पोर्ट्स साइंसेस की, एक बात सबसे ज्यादा क्वेश्चन मेरे पास ये आता है कि सर मे बी आई हैव ए स्पोर्ट्स बैकग्राउंड, डू आई एबल टू स्पेशलाइज्ड इन स्पोर्ट्स मेडिसिन? मैं स्पोर्ट्स मेडिसिन में स्पेशलाइज्ड हो सकता हूं? एकदम नहीं. ये एक बहुत बड़ा मिसकंसेप्शन है. आप अगर स्पोर्ट्स में अच्छे हो, आप स्पोर्ट्स मेडिसिन में स्पेशलाइज्ड नहीं बन सकते. you need a MBBS degree for that. After completing MBBS, for further specialization, you can opt sports medicine. So these few misconceptions we have in our society that we have to be removed. Otherwise, लोगों को क्लियर जो पिक्चर है स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में और कैरियर ऑप्शन इन स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में ये लोगों के सामने क्लियर नहीं हो रहा है.
Thank you for that, sir. And I think, as you said, ये बहुत ज़रूरी है that people start to understand that sports has a spectrum of opportunities. Sports is a very vast, बहुत ही broad subject है. You have opportunities such as playing career, obviously very basic, coaching career. You can still become a physiotherapist, a sports scientist. You can become a sports journalist. You can become a sports lawyer. There's an array of opportunities in the sporting industry, not just worldwide, like in India maybe. So this is very, very important that people start to understand, लोग ये समझना चालू करें कि स्पोर्ट्स के अंदर हमारे पास बहुत सारी वेराइटी है, बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं और बहुत सारे स्पेशलाइज्ड एरियाज़ हैं. अगर कोई MBBS का बच्चा है और वो स्पोर्ट्स में इंटरेस्टेड है, दे कैन become a sports scientist, they can become a sports doctor. अगर कोई law background से है and they are still interested in sports, they can become sports lawyers. So thank you for that. And that brings me to our next sort of spectrum, next block of question, which is, what are the different dimensions? What are some of the good pillars of sporting industry?
Yeah. Mainly, I am talking about sports sciences. The dimension where you can explore your sporting career. The first spectrum is exercise physiology. This is the parts of sports sciences which is very much influential in your career if you want to opt your career as an exercise physiologist. It's a totally physiological demand which impart during the exercise or before the exercise, after the exercise, during sports. You can study exercise physiology. You can become a scientist on exercise physiology. Another part, sports science, is sports biomechanics. Sports biomechanics, totally physics of sports. So these are the dimension, the area of interest which you can choose according to your excellence. Exercise physiology, sports biomechanics. Somebody interested in psychology, mental training, mental toughness, sports psychology. You can excel your career on sports psychology. So these three are the basic sports sciences: exercise physiology, sports biomechanics, and sports psychology. Now, there is n number of allied areas like sports training and coaching. If you come to groom your career under sports training and coaching, there is n number of opportunities and scope. There is another, the very vast area and most trending area is fitness and wellness. Fitness for all, each and every individual need fitness for the survival. आपको जिंदा रहना है तो आपको हेल्थ रिलेटेड फिजिकल कंपोनेंट्स कुछ है जिसको आपको अवेल करना ही पड़ेगा अपने साथ, नहीं तो आपका you will collapse. So, and another spectrum is wellness of life, the lifestyle you have to opt. That is totally science. Fitness and wellness. You can excel your career in fitness and wellness. Another allied area is nutrition and diet and nutrition. If you are interested about sports nutrition and diet, after completing your bachelor's in nutrition, you can go for further specialization on diet and nutritional planning. Then bachelor degree on physiotherapy, you can pursue your sports physiotherapy specialization. Same like sports journalism. By the virtue of journalism, if you are keen, interested, passionate about sports, you can excel your career as a sports journalist. And the very important part, that is sports management. In India, few days back, we are totally mismanaged. But gradually, in last 5 years, we try to manage our sports in a proper scientific manner. So sports management is a very trending subject nowadays, and people are interested after completing graduation, their MBA on sports management.
Right. Thank you very much for.
These are basically sports sciences, the dimension which you can choose as a career option.
Wonderful. Thanks for the intel, Arijit sir. And I think the key messages here are no matter what position or what walk of the society you are from, but it's really important to look after your physical wellness, mental wellness, and social wellness. So it's a very imperative part of your life. Now, I guess, as you said, there is vast areas of sports management, sports science, and all these things. And I think for all these professional areas, there's courses available all around the world as well as in India itself, to be able to perform some sort of professional background in these I guess the silos of sports. So can you just give us a very brief couple of names of these courses that are available throughout the world and in India?
Yep. Very right. Now we are talking about the courses. आपको क्या courses करना है? What you have to choose as a career option? See, first you have to differentiate. आपको differentiate करना है तीन चीजों में. There is three type of courses. One is certification, another one is diploma, and the third one is degree. Certification is very easy and very lesser time consuming. कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक दिन का या 2 दिन का कोर्स करा के आपको सर्टिफिकेट दे सकता है, बट यू हैव टू बी check the validity of that certificate. I prefer career in sporting industry. You need a good bunch of degree in your hand. So you have to go for diploma, and especially I force you, if you want to longer time, you want to stay in this industry, you have to be a good degree in your hand. So certification, diploma, and degree, these three are different aspects, and I always prefer for youngsters you go for degree. What kind of degrees are available? See, after 10 plus 2, after completing your schooling, you can opt BA honors in sports sciences or physical education and sports sciences. Another one is BPES, Bachelor of Physical Education and Sports Sciences. Another one is BPE, Bachelor of Physical Education. If you want to pursue your allied sciences like journalism, physiotherapy, management, you can start your bachelor degree with that courses. Apart from that, you can go for, if you are interested in teaching, and you can, after graduation, you can switch for BPA, that is Teachers Training Program. Next, in next part, we will discuss about the job opportunities. Now we are discussing about the courses. So after completing BPA, you can pursue master degree, MPA, with sports biomechanics, exercise physiology, sports psychology specialization if you want. You can do MS, Master of Sports, if you want to specialize in a particular sports like football, cricket, volleyball. You can go for MS, Master of Sports. If you want interested to be specialized in sports sciences, you can go for MPA with sports biomechanics specialization, exercise physiology specialization, sports psychology specialization. Then further study, you can opt MPhil. You can go for MPhil. If you cleared NET, there is a national eligibility test for lecturership or assistant professorship. If you want to be a professional in higher education, आपको अगर higher education में जाना है, professor बनना है, you have to be clear NET, national eligibility test. You can appear for the test during your master degree or after the master degree as well. इसके बाद आपको क्या करना है? You can go for MPhil, you can go for PhD. After PhD also you go for postdoctoral work. DLET, DSc you can do in India and abroad also. So these are the courses we have nowadays in India. If you want to pursue MBA in sports management, there is n number of institutions nowadays in India, but be careful. Go and check the profile of the faculty members from where you're going to choose your course for sports management. So be careful about the faculty members, the institute profile, then you go for the course, and always prefer you pursue your degree better than a diploma or a certification course. You go for degree. आपको डिग्री करने के लिए ज़्यादा जोर दे रहा हूँ मैं, क्योंकि it's a long term planning. You can excel your career in a wide spectrum.
वंडरफुल, थैंक यू अगेन सर फॉर ऑल दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन। एंड आई गेस जैसा आपने कहा, बहुत सारी डिग्रीज अवेलेबल हैं, बहुत सारे एरियाज अवेलेबल हैं। इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट इफ़ यू आर यंग राइट नाउ इन योर करियर। अगर आप 20-21 साल के, जब आपने 10+2 कंप्लीट किया है, यू डू हैव दोज ऑप्शंस जहाँ आप जाके बैचलर्स डिग्री स्पोर्ट्स में ले सकते हैं और फर्दर उसके ऊपर एक बेस बना सकते हैं। बट आई गेस दिस इज़ अ क्वेश्चन दैट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल वुड आस्क, स्पेशली वो वाला बैच जिन्होंने अपनी 10+2 कंप्लीट कर ली, उन्होंने अपनी बैचलर्स कंप्लीट कर ली। प्रोबेबली दे डिड नॉट हैड राइट गाइडेंस, उनको राइट गाइडेंस नहीं थी, उन्होंने किसी और चीज़ में अपनी बैचलर्स डिग्री कंप्लीट कर दी है। So is there any opportunities available for them? And I guess from my point of view, yes, absolutely yes. You know, as you said, यहाँ पे हर किसी के लिए स्पोर्टिंग इंडस्ट्री इतनी बड़ी है, सबको केटर करने के लिए रेडी है। अगर आपने डिग्री पहले नहीं की, यू कैन स्टिल डू अ सर्टिफिकेट, यू कैन स्टिल डू अ डिप्लोमा, एंड यू कैन स्टिल हैव राइट करियर गाइडेंस, यू नो। एंड इफ़ यू थिंक कि आप स्पोर्ट्स में अपना करियर बनाते जा रहे हैं, देन यू ऑलवेज हैव एन ऑप्शन टू स्टडी एट अ लेटर एज। जैसे कि सीखने की कोई उम्र नहीं होती, तो आप बाद में भी जाके अपनी डिग्रीज कर सकते हैं, ओपन यूनिवर्सिटीज से कर सकते हैं, ऑनलाइन लर्निंग से कर सकते हैं। तो दिस इज़ अ वेरी वेरी गुड यू नो थिंकिंग दैट हाउ डू आई स्विच माई करियर, इवन दो मैंने पहले स्पोर्ट्स का कोर्स नहीं लिया, मैं अब उस पर आगे कैसे बढ़ सकता हूँ। दैट वॉज वन सब्जेक्ट। नाउ दैट ब्रिंग्स अस टू अनदर सब्जेक्ट, वॉट आर दी अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल। मैंने कोर्स कर लिया है, आई हैव डन माई बैचलर्स, आई हैव डन माई मास्टर्स। अब स्पोर्टिंग इंडस्ट्री में कैसी जॉब्स अवेलेबल हैं, क्या वो गवर्नमेंट होगी, क्या वो प्राइवेट होगी, क्या वो क्लब में होगी, क्या वो लीग में होगी। सो आई गेस अगर आप थोड़ा सा वो एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करेंगे कि कैसी जॉब्स अवेलेबल हैं गवर्नमेंट और प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स में स्पोर्ट्स को लेके, बिकॉज इट ऑल कम्स बैक टू यू नो अर्निंग्स, राइट। आप स्पोर्ट्स को अपना करियर कैसे बना सकते हैं, सो प्लीज़ वो थोड़ा सा आप शेयर करिए।
Very right. At last, there is a question regarding job opportunities. What kind of job you will get after completion of degree? See, there is two different aspects. What I believe, one is government sector, another one is private. If you are interested about government job, you can go up to the higher mark. You can become a class 1 officer. You can become a professor if you opt sports as a career option. In government sector, start with the government job prospects. See, if you completed your bachelor's in sports sciences or physical education, starting with school jobs. In case of government, you can go for primary school teaching, PGT, PGT, trained graduate teacher, postgraduate teacher. You can become principal of a school. So there is an opportunity for you. So there is no bar in case of government job if you complete your degree on physical education and sports sciences. Another spectrum. If you interested for higher education, आपको अगर हायर एजुकेशन की तरफ जाना है और हायर एजुकेशन में आपको जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्या क्या है ये जानना है। हायर एजुकेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ कॉलेज एजुकेशन, देयर इज टू काइंड ऑफ जॉब प्रोस्पेक्टिव, वन इज एकेडमिक विंग, अनदर वन इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव। तो आपका इंटरेस्ट क्या है, आप एकेडमिक विंग में ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हो या एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव विंग में ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हो, इसके ऊपर डिपेंड करके आपके पास दो ऑप्शन आते हैं। If you are interested about academic wing, then you go for assistant professor, associate professor, professor, or dean, like that. If you are interested about administrative job, if you have an administrative portfolio, if you want an administrative portfolio, then government job recommended is you can become starting with a district sports officer. Then you become sports officer of any technical institution like NITs, IIT, student activity and sports officer. These all are group 1 officer, group A officer in central government. If you want to go for university system, you can become assistant director of physical education and sports, deputy director of sports, or director of sports at top level. So there is no bar in case of government job if you opt sports as a career option. Another thing, now in last 2 years, there is a government initiative, Youth Affairs and Sports Ministry, they initiate sports management fellow in higher posts, like high performance manager. You can become high performance manager, you can become senior consultant, in talent identification research. You can become consultant in accreditation of academic programs. So if you have MBA in your hands on sports management, then you have a number of opportunities. These are the government job opportunities, what I am telling about. Apart from, there is so many sports quota job we have in our hand in railways, AG, post office, these things. But if you opt sports sciences as your career, then you have this kind of job in your hand as a career option. Now we are switching to private sector. What kind of job available in private sector in, as sports science or sports in industry is concerned? After 2007 there is a corporate tie up with sports. आपको आपने देखा होगा कि 2007 के बाद कॉर्पोरेट टाई अप स्पोर्ट्स में बहुत ज्यादा आ गया है। आईपीएल होने के बाद, आईएसएल होने के बाद, प्रो कबड्डी होने के बाद, ये सारे जब आ गए, इसके बाद जो है कॉर्पोरेट एंड प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप में स्पोर्ट्स बहुत आगे जा रहा है और प्रमोशन भी ज्यादा मिल रहा है। यहाँ पे देयर इज ह्यूज इन नंबर ऑफ वैकेंसीज फॉर स्पोर्ट्स ओरिएंटेड पर्सन, जिनको स्पोर्ट्स का नॉलेज है, जिनके पास एकेडमिक एक्सीलेंस भी है, simultaneously they can easily their career in private sector as a manager, as there is n number of option as a sports journalist, as a physiotherapist, as a sports management expert, everything, as a commentator also. If you want to pursue your career as a commentator, you can do that. So there is n number of options.
वंडरफुल, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर द इंफॉर्मेशन अरिजीत सर। एंड एज यू सैड, यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट में बहुत सारे जॉब्स अवेलेबल हैं एंड इट इज़ ऑन ऑल लेवल्स, चाहे वो स्टार्टिंग लेवल पे है, चाहे वो टॉप लेवल पे है, यू हैव इक्वल नंबर ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज़। इन द प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्री देयर इज एन नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स, यू नो, आप स्पोर्ट्स की जो टॉप लीग्स हैं जैसे कि आईपीएल, आईएसएल और बाकी जितने भी स्पोर्ट्स की टॉप लीग्स हैं उनमें आप काम कर सकते हैं। यू कैन बी अ मैनेजर ऑफ एमेच्योर क्लब, चाहे वो आपके स्टेट में, आपके डिस्ट्रिक्ट में कोई नया क्लब चालू है, यू कैन बी अ मैनेजर ओवर देयर। यू नो, इवन एज अ फ्रीलांसर और अ बिजनेस पर्सनल जो कि बिजनेस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से सोच रहे हैं, दे कैन स्टार्ट अप देयर ओन फिजिकल एजुकेशन और नॉट फिजिकल एजुकेशन, यू नो, physical activity or wellness institutes, or all we call, you know, wellness studios and things like that. And then we also have opportunities in private schools, private institutions, and stuff like that. So there's, the key message is there is lots of opportunities available. You know, it doesn't matter what is your background or what you are interested in and what your favorite subjects are, as long as you are a sports enthusiast, you can use all those skills. And I guess this is the same question. I've been looking at few questions on our comments now, so I guess it's almost time that we start taking questions. We have a 5-minute mark before the video ends. So I think someone has asked about the job opportunities, and someone has said that what if I am from a different stream, मैंने MSc करी है या मैंने BSc करी है या मैंने engineering करी है, मैं sports में कैसे आऊँ? So I would like to say that you know, from my experience, everyone who develops through a career, they also develop some skills, and some of the skills that they develop professionally and personally, they are very transferable. So if you have some transferable skills, it is always a good point to start your sports career. अगर आपने किसी मैनेजमेंट लेवल पे या आपने किसी एक एजुकेशन लेवल पे कुछ ऐसी स्किल्स डेवलप की हैं बच्चों को पढ़ाने में या किसी चीज़ को मैनेज करने में, और अब उस इंडस्ट्री से आप हट के स्पोर्ट्स में आना चाहते हैं, तो आपकी वो जो स्किल्स हैं किसी को कोच करने की, किसी को मैनेज करने की या कुछ चीज़ के साथ डील करने की, आप उनको ट्रांसफ़र कर सकते हैं स्पोर्टिंग इंडस्ट्री में एक नए स्टार्टिंग रोल के लिए, और फिर आप उसको बैकअप कर सकते हैं अपनी प्रोफेशनल लर्निंग के थ्रू। उस प्रोफेशनल लर्निंग को आप डिप्लोमा के थ्रू कर सकते हैं, सर्टिफिकेट के थ्रू कर सकते हैं। सो द की मैसेज इज स्पोर्टिंग इंडस्ट्री विल नॉट से नो टू एनीवन। डजेंट मैटर आप कौन से बैकग्राउंड से हैं, देयर आर ऑलवेज ट्रांसफरेबल स्किल्स जो आप उस एरिया से, उस डिपार्टमेंट से, उस सेक्टर से लेके स्पोर्टिंग इंडस्ट्री में लेके आ सकते हैं, एज लॉन्ग एज यू नो यू आर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग टू द स्पोर्ट्स इंडस्ट्री टू मेक पीपल हैप्पी, टू कीप देम फिट, टू डेवलप ऑल दीज skills. And I think I've got another question here, that is there any opportunity available in disabled sports equipment manufacturing unit? I think that's a huge sector that has been ignored for a long time. You know, sports for people who have got a disability or they've got special needs. So I think it's about time for India to start uplifting, and around the world to uplifting and support these people more, because you know, they are no less than anyone else. They've got skills, they've got all those emotions, they love their sport. So how can we promote disability sport or sport for people who have got a disability?
Nowadays, Para Olympics, there is two spectrum. One is Paralympic, another one is for mentally challenged, that is Special Olympic. There is two dimension. So they are get equal opportunity with the ordinary normal sports person nowadays. As government is concerned, government is very much keen and worried about para athletes and Special Olympic athletes. They are getting same amount of uh, award if they want international or national medal. They will get the same amount of job opportunities. And if you want to start your startup for their equipment manufacture in para sports or Special Olympic athletes, it's a huge amount of scope.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. I absolutely agree with you. I've got some questions here. What are some of the activities, that are valuable for a common man? So, what can a common person who has not been involved in the sports before, what can they do? और उनको कौन सी ऐसी एक्टिविटीज करनी चाहिए जिससे उनकी जनरल वेलनेस अच्छी रहे? तो आई थिंक एक शॉर्ट अगर आप आंसर छोटा सा यहाँ पे दे देंगे या कोई रिसोर्सेज उनको बता देंगे, लाइक योर यूट्यूब चैनल, दैट विल बी हेल्पफुल.
Okay, see, if you are an ordinary person, आपको मैं एक ही सजेशन दूंगा. Only 45 minutes of your 24 hours you invest on your health. आपको जो एक्टिविटी करने का मन हो आप वो करो. आप वॉक करो, आप रनिंग करो, आप स्विमिंग करो, आप साइकिलिंग करो, आप हाइकिंग करो, आप डांस करो, आप योगा करो. वॉट एवर एक्टिविटी इज फिजिबल फॉर यू, you start. You invest 45 minutes every day for your body. Otherwise, there is no such suggestion. You can come up with my YouTube channel. There is 3 videos uploaded for upper body, lower body, and core exercises. You can go through it.
Wonderful. Thank you for this, sir. Now, I think one of our last couple of questions before we wrap up, I was going to ask, someone did ask me, they sent a message beforehand and they were asking, what is the importance of structured sports activity and sports science based activities in schools? So, because a lot of kids go to school, how important it is for a school to include sports science based and evidence based activities in their games period or their activity period, to be able to enhance the overall development and learning of their kids. बच्चों की पूरी ग्रोथ करने के लिए कौन सी ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ हैं और क्या ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, क्या स्कूल्स को स्पोर्ट्स साइंस को कंसिडर करना चाहिए?
देखिए आपका कोई भी बच्चा, they get the vision, the initial vision from their school. आपको स्कूल में एक बच्चा देखता है और सीखता है. For the initial stage of life, they have a good learning. बहुत फास्ट लर्निंग होता है उनका उस टाइम में. They get a vision about sports science. अगर आप स्कूल में उसको स्पोर्ट्स साइंस के बारे में नहीं बताओगे तो उनका वन डायमेंशनल थिंकिंग हो जाएगा कि मुझे इंजीनियरिंग बनना है, मुझे डॉक्टर ही बनना है. Because they get an idea about engineering and medical, they have an idea about architecture, but they don't have any idea about sports science. So initial grooming is very much important, and you have to say how your timing of 100-meter run will improve by the virtue of proper training. What are the component of your training? उनको दिखाना है, उनका परफॉर्मेंस दिखाना है. ऐसा नहीं बोलना है कि आपने बहुत अच्छा दौड़ा है. उनको उनका टाइमिंग बताना है कि बेटा तुम आज इस टाइमिंग में दौड़े हो, कल उस टाइमिंग में दौड़े हो, और ये चेंजेस वाई क्यों हुआ है. जब आप उसको ऐसे ट्रेंड करेंगे तब उनके दिमाग में ये चीज आएगा कि मुझे भी इसके बारे में जानना चाहिए. Then he or she became interested and start excelling in the field of sports sciences.
Right, sir. Very important to make sure that we are developing sports people and smart students rather than computers. So, it's not time where we start telling them what to do and how to do it, but more about getting them to think. उनको सोचने पे मजबूर किया जाए कि मेरी परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी क्यों आई, इसके पीछे क्या साइंस है, इसके पीछे क्या आइडियाज़ हैं. Well, really good answer, sir. And I think that brings us to the end of the video. Almost all the questions have been answered. We will try to do all these videos in future. But is there any conclusion? एक पैराग्राफ में अगर आप conclude करेंगे इस मीटिंग को, तो आप कैसे करना चाहेंगे?
So basically the thing is, be aware about sports sciences, the career opportunities, and Inspirar provide you a good platform where you can ask your question, where you can justify your point of view. If you have any doubt, you can clear your doubt. For career counseling, you can ask whatever you have in your mind regarding sports industry. So it's a very first initiative taken in India, as my concern, as my knowledge, only specified in sport. There is a good punchline. It's we like to make a good world by the means of sports. They have a influensive punchline. So don't waste your time. Catch your passion and convert it to your profession. If you convert your passion to your profession, then it's become a play. And you try to play throughout your life. You will enjoy your life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for this inspirational conclusion. And I think as we launched Inspira, this is our basic motto. We are trying to make this world a better place through sports. And we will try our best to serve the Indian and the worldwide sports community. And as you said, if you can make your passion, if you can convert your passion into your profession, it's a dream come true. So it's going to be really, really helpful. Now I think we will conclude this video, but if anyone has joined recently or if you want to watch this video again, we will upload it on Facebook, so you can go have a look. If anyone has any questions, they can drop us a line either on Facebook or email or any other mode of communication, and we'll be happy to answer all the queries. Thank you very much once again, Arijit sir, and we hope to catch up with you in future.